Hello guys, Adam here. I said I'd give you guys an update once a week, and my last update was in Pleiku. I recorded that maybe about 4 days ago today. Now I'm in Da Nang, and I hope that music's not messing me up, but I'm using my lapel, so it should be all good. We got in here at about 5:30 in the morning. We got to our hotel about 6 o'clock. We're not allowed to check in till 1. They said they'd call us if something opens up earlier. So we've been out here on the beach. When I first got here, this beach was crowded. There's a lot of people swimming. A lot of guys out here, a lot of girls out here, old and young, they're all out here swimming. I'm gonna check what the sign says. I remember from my experience in Nha Trang that they have jellyfish warnings. We're a lot north of Nha Trang, so I'm not sure if jellyfish is a thing here. Is it even in English? Because my Vietnamese is very bad. Swimming times, I see. So I don't see any jellyfish warnings. In Nha Trang, they put out blue flags out on the beach if there was jellyfish. So I'm gonna go out and step in the water and get my feet wet and my pants wet because I'm not wearing shorts at all. But I wanna put my foot in this ocean. Gotta do it. Gotta update you guys. We're gonna be here for a couple days, and then we're gonna head back south to Hoi An by train, I think. Maybe bus, I'm not sure. You guys will find out later. Another decision that I made that I'll talk to you guys as we look at this glorious mountain and these fishing boats. Another interesting thing that I saw when I was driving through here early in the morning is all the fishermen were bringing their catches in, and they were taking them right down here on the shore, and all the vendors were coming up and trying to get the fish at the cheapest price. The early bird catches the fish. The early bird gets the fish in Nha Trang and in Da Nang too, apparently. So they'll come here so they don't have to pay an exorbitant price at 9 when they start opening the restaurants. Anyways, I blather on. The decision that I made was I'm gonna kind of pull back on the travel vlog series because the editing is so rough on my laptop, especially when I'm traveling. I'm just gonna do more of these walk and talk updates. I'm gonna do the hotel reviews. Maybe I'll slap in a moto vlog here and there, but the really cinematic quality videos, and they're doing really well too. It's got a very high audience retention. I'm gonna pull back on them a little bit and focus on this really easy content where I can just talk to you and there's barely any editing. I can just show you guys the sites and kind of update you as I go. When I get done with traveling, I'll start doing those vlog series, so you'll get more of the day-to-day behind the scenes as opposed to what I'm just doing right now in the morning, which is just showing you guys the beach while I stand here knee deep in my pants in the water. My girlfriend is gonna yell at me for this too, by the way. I've been up all night long. I was up chatting on Discord till 4:30 in the morning, and once I saw it was 4:30, I laid down and closed my eyes, but I knew I wasn't gonna get much sleep, if any, so there wasn't much effort put into it. And sure enough, around 5 o'clock or so, the bus flipped their lights on and started rousing everybody. So I've been up all night. I'm gonna survive on coffee. I'm considering day drinking. I don't know if it really counts as day drinking for me because for me it's still yesterday. So maybe it's like a late night drinking. I don't even want to show you guys my face because I probably have black circles under my eyes and I haven't brushed my teeth in 12 hours. But Da Nang is very beautiful thus far. I checked the population on Google Maps. It's a gigantic town of 1.2 million people. When I say that, being where I'm from, that's a lot of people. But I live in Saigon now, and 1.2 million people is nothing. I mean, Saigon has a population of 9 million to 12 million, depending on how far you count the districts. They recently, during the time I lived in Saigon, made Tuduk its own city and no longer a district. So it just depends on how you count it. Well, we're still out here with Mr. Singapore. We met him in Pleiku. He was doing some charity work about 3 hours south of Pleiku, and he was one of the first subscribers I ever met. So he will always stand out in my mind. He brought me a very expensive bottle of vodka, which I got a little wobbly on. He brought it to me on one of my live streams a long time ago, and I shared it with all the fellas. But he was doing some charity work down there, and he met us in Pleiku, and we all just had some R&R together. We just relaxed at the hotel, had some good dinners. All those videos are gonna come, I promise you guys. They're just hard to edit because it's those things where I just leave the camera on all the time and I capture the moments and then edit it together and do cinematic overlays and such. So it's just really hard. I got a small laptop. When I get home and I have all the screen space, I'll make those high quality. I'm just so worried that if I do it here, that the quality is gonna drop. And I have so much good content, and I want it to be the best quality. So for now, I'm gonna stick with these updates. The hotel reviews, as I said, are easy. So I'm gonna do the Dalat hotel review at some point. I wanna stay active with you guys because I don't want you guys to think I'm just disappearing and not doing this anymore, which is not true. My summer's all about YouTube right now and all about traveling and all about bringing it to you guys. I'm doing this for me, but I want to share it with you, you know? Anywho, I digress again. So we met Mr. Singapore in Pleiku, like I said, and we reacquainted, and we bought the bus tickets down here and he booked the hotel. It was completely not a fair bargain. I mean, I got the good deal on that. He definitely got the short end of the stick because the bus tickets were only 900K and the hotel room was probably that much per night, and we're getting 2 different rooms, of course, me and my girlfriend in one and him in another, and he's paying for 3 nights here, which is extremely generous of him. If it wasn't for him, I'd be staying in a 1-star hotel. This is a 4-star hotel, so this is very nice. I stayed in Nha Trang, or a Vin Pearl Resort, is what it was called, for 3 days, or for 3 nights and 4 days, and that cost a lot of money. Looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have done it, but you know what? I got some awesome videos to show you from that resort. I just got to get there first. We got to get through Vung Tau first. We got to get back into Saigon again. Then we got to head out to Nha Trang and back. And then we go to Dalat. And then we go to Pleiku. And here we are in Da Nang. And I have so much footage. Probably almost 1.5 terabytes. And I stepped on something that really hurt my foot. And I got to find out what it is. It looks like a little piece of glass or something. That was very sharp, and I was walking on it for a while, trying to play it off. So I'm a little over budget right now. I gotta go pay rent today too. So I gotta find a Western Union so I can wire the money to the landlord to pay rent in my apartment that my cats are enjoying. I don't know if I mentioned it last video, but there's a lady coming in every other day, and she takes pictures of my cats, checks on their food, cleans their litter, makes sure they have water. The most important thing to me, of course, is the pictures, because I want to make sure they're okay and not eating each other. Those cats love each other, but they also hate each other too. They hate to love each other. So they're not killing each other, which is good. They're probably tearing up the house because that's just what they do. Can't stop them from doing that. I can't even stop them doing that when I'm at home. And I'm going to push it all the way into the evening and try to reset my schedule to some sort of normalcy, because Vietnam does not operate really that much at night except for drinking and partying. Now, I like to drink and party, and I'm going to show you guys the nightlife. So I'm making nightlife videos in every town. I made a nightlife video in Pleiku. I made a nightlife video in Dalat. Once I get there to editing it, I'll show it to you guys. So I'll definitely be experiencing the nightlife. Maybe not tonight. Maybe I will tonight, who knows? The way Vietnam operates for hours is you want to get out there, and if you want to see stuff, you got to get up early in the morning. And I may be talking big right now, like I'm going to be getting up at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. And I may do that tomorrow. I may not. I don't know. I was never really the type of guy that would want to run on a schedule. 5 days a week, 9 months a year, I'm told to be somewhere at a certain time. I have to be there until a certain time, and then I can go home, and I got to come back at this time again. So it's nice to just be on my own schedule. That's one thing I really hate about buses, and I really wanted a motorbike, because when you motorbike, you truly are free. But when you're going by buses, you have to abide by their schedule. You can only go as fast as they drive. You can only leave when they leave. You can only stop when they stop. And that kind of sucks. But it is nice to lean back in the bus and talk to you guys on Discord and watch movies on Netflix and have somebody do all the driving for me. However, I don't like doing it at night because it's hard to sleep on those buses for me. Other people do it a lot easier. And I feel like if I just overnight on those buses, what happens is I end up getting a hotel room and just sleeping in the hotel anyways. So I might as well just travel during the day and sleep in the hotel at night. But I'm gonna try to man up, cowboy up, and stay up all day long. I did it in my 20s, I've done it in my early 30s. I'm pushing my late 30s now, I can do it again. I know it's not healthy for you, but my body's still strong, I can take it. I just don't want you guys to see my face right now. But I'm gonna show it to you guys anyways. So I hope you guys don't mind if I just do these little walking updates like this when I get the spirit in me, when something overcomes me and I feel like having a little chat. I did have some coffee, so I'm feeling a little bit wired. That second wind kind of wired. Anyways, I hope this kind of content works for you guys for now. If it doesn't, tell me in the comments. If it does, that would make me really happy. Tell me in the comments too and reassure me that this is cool for now. I promise you the really awesome cinematic stuff of the day-to-day vlogs and my journey in summer are coming, and they're gonna be great. I have tons of videos. I am getting a lot of gaming in too, because I'm Just found out that vidIQ has a limit to how many languages you can translate for your titles of 500 per week. So that's given me a perfect excuse to add languages to older videos and try to hit that 500 per week quota. So I am playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. And by a lot, I mean 30 minutes a day in the morning when I have my coffee. So at least I'm getting my gamer in. So I'm not just that dude abroad like I was starting to become. I'm now still gamer abroad, still a gamer, and I'm still abroad. You guys are awesome. Thanks for talking to me in Discord. Thanks for liking my Instagram posts. Thanks for hitting me up on Facebook. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys stay that way. Adam, AKA Gamer Abroad, out. And I hope to God I didn't smile right there so you guys didn't see my 12 hours unbrushed grill. Anyways, take care guys. See you guys later.